Hey guys, it's Becky Bamboo. Today is Monday, September 19th? Shoot, I don't even know. Yeah, 19th, 2011. And this is my week 64, I think, update. So I started my weight loss surgery journey at 424 pounds. Last week I weighed in at 190. And this week, I'm excited to report 189. Finally hit the 180s. It's awesome. So that brings my loss to 235 pounds. Whew. Yeah, that's awesome. I think I have Sunday to thank for my weight loss this week because I had my 6K, which I'm wearing my shirt I got. Cardinals Care, 6K. Yeah. So thank you to all of you who helped make this run possible for me. So many of you donated to this run, donated to this charity so that I could participate. And you all really gave me such a thrilling experience. The run took place in downtown St. Louis, and it finished inside Busch Stadium. We ran underneath through kind of this concrete tunnel. And then we came out in the outfield, and we got to run along the warning track out in the outfield. And it was pouring down rain, so we didn't get to run like on the actual playing field because it was raining. But it was still amazing to be on field level, like looking at the grass close up. And like we ran by center field, and like there's all these bushes and shrubbery kind of out in the center field area. And like I remember the texture of the bushes, like in my mind, and everything was just so lush and it's just so pretty. Even though it was raining, it was like so neat. So thank you to all of you who made that possible. And I have to tell you guys, I actually had my best run ever. So I worked really hard for this, and I worked really hard to show you all that I really wanted to make that happen for myself, and I appreciate everybody who donated money from $5 to $25. I had all kinds of different donations. So thank you guys. I loved it. It was so neat. I actually finished 6K in 47 minutes 30 seconds. So I ran like a 12.45 per mile pace, which is way great for me. Typically, my past runs, my last like official run was the 5K I did in May. In May, I ran a 5K in 44:02, and I ran this race in 47:30. So I have improved dramatically since May, which is awesome. I mean, it's really hard to cut time from your runs. Those of you who are not runners, you probably don't quite know how hard it is to cut even, a minute off of your time. But I have definitely improved. And actually, my last practice 6K run was 53 minutes. So I went from 53:07 to 47:30. I knocked a ton of time off. My running has improved so much. I'm finally, I think I'm finally kind of starting to get comfortable and get into the groove of pushing myself a little bit. I think I stayed too far back in the comfort zone for too long, and now I'm really pushing myself. So pretty cool. I have lots of pictures from the race that I'm working on right now, editing, and I have quite a few on my phone that my husband was so nice to take. My sister-in-law and I don't even know if this will show up. We got to take our picture with Fred Bird. So this is my sister-in-law, Jess, and of course that's me. So those of you on Facebook, you've already seen those, but I have some on my good digital camera that I am working on editing right now. So hopefully when I get those edited, I'm gonna tack them on to the end of this video for you guys so that you can see the pictures. So yeah, it was pretty outstanding. I mean, it's just been outstanding altogether for me lately. The running has really, like, I don't know, so much. I feel so thankful that I found running because it's really become my outlet. When I get stressed, when I get overwhelmed, going for a run seems to just take my mind off everything and refocus my life. And signing up for these actual races is the best thing that I could be doing, because every time I finish one, I get a new sense of how proud I am of how far I've come and how much further I can go in this. So I just continue to work at it and work at it and work at it, and eventually maybe I'll be, to a point where I'm really, really happy with everything. For now, I think that it's just, I'm to a point where I see I have so much more potential. There's so much more that I can do and that I should do. So I'm going to continue to push for bridging to 10K, then continue to push to bridge to a half marathon. I really was very scared of that initially, but I'm not so scared of it anymore. I was very nervous before this race. Adding the little bit of extra distance on to the 5K, I thought, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? And am I even going to be able to do it? And my whole goal, once again, for this race was to not walk. The last practice run I did, I had to walk. And I think a lot of it's just in my mind. And I didn't walk, you guys. I ran the whole thing, start to finish. I ran strong. And it feels so good. My husband and my younger brother were there to cheer me and my sister-in-law on, and my little brother says to me after the race, never did I think that you would be a runner. He's like, but not only have you become a runner, you look good doing it. Like, that made me feel so good, and like I just have a new confidence about myself, a new sense of me, I guess. I feel so calm after a run. I just feel like complete. So I try to encourage you guys to find something like that you love and challenge yourself with it, because it's the best motivation for yourself. I mean, I love watching videos like Losing It with Rebecca is doing half marathon training. She just ran a 10-mile run. And I find those inspirational, I find those motivational, but there's no motivation and inspiration like getting it from yourself. Like getting out there and doing something you never thought you would do, and a year ago you couldn't even come close to doing. All the hard work pays off. That's all that I can say. It all pays off in the end. And it doesn't have to be running. So many of us have found we like running, but there's so many people that don't like running either, that never can get into it, that never enjoy it. Fine. If it's swimming, if it's biking, if it's hiking, if it's walking, if it's, I don't care, jumping rope. Just find something that you like to do and challenge yourself with it. And I think that's what it's all about. And I know I continue to just push myself with running. I want to go further. I want to go faster. And every time that I do that, I feel so good. I just get so proud of myself. So, anywho, I'm going to get off my little soapbox now. But yeah, the experience was one in a lifetime for me. We got done with the race, and they had food and beer and drinks and all kinds of stuff for us. There was a chiropractic company there that was like stretching you out after the run, and Jackie Joyner Kersey was there and actually gave me my medal. That was like way cool. So I don't know, it was just a very neat event. So anybody in the St. Louis area next year, consider doing this Cardinals Care 6K. You do have to raise money for it. It goes for a great cause. And honestly, I had the best time of my life over the weekend. It was so neat. So, yeah, that's that. Weight loss wise, I'm very excited to be 189. I've been pushing to see the scale move, and I'm glad that it is again. It's really nice to see. Work is very hectic lately. One of my coworkers is unfortunately going out on sick leave. She leaves Wednesday We don't exactly know what's going on with her. She's having exploratory surgery Friday, and she's had a tumor in the past removed, so they're wondering if the tumor's back, and if so, she may be having chemo. We don't know. So anyway, she's going to be gone for several weeks at the very minimum, and she may be gone for long term. We don't know. So my hours at work are increasing, which is great because that's what I wanted from the start, was to get more work. And it's ideal that I'm going to get the hours at my home clinic and I'm not going to have to go somewhere else to get them. So that's working out in my favor. But it's going to get pretty stressful around there because we're kind of all having to juggle schedules and try to make the hours work between the people that we've got. And we're a small clinic, so we don't have a lot of staff anyway. And so my boss is trying to just figure out how to make it all work. And needless to say, I'm going to be getting a lot of work in the next, at least probably month or two. So that's going to put a whole new spin into my routine. I kind of like working part-time because I have so much time to work out and do my stuff. But the extra money will be extremely helpful for us. So if that means that exercise has to go onto the back burner somewhat, it will never go completely on the back burner and I won't do it. It just may be the frequency has to be cut down some. Then that's what it is. I can only do what I can do, and it's sounding like there's definitely a good possibility that I may be working some 15 and 16-hour days coming up. So, not really time to work out when you work 15 and 16-hour shifts. So, it'll be interesting. But other than that, everything is doing really well, and I'm glad to see so many of you out there doing really well. I got hit up this week from Anna, and I don't remember her YouTube name, but she hit me up about running, and she's just starting running. So I wanted to say, kind of give you a bravo, a props, and encourage you to just keep pushing. And she's starting Couch to 5K. She started it today, so yay! That's exciting. It's a hard process. Just fight through the bad days and take the good with it. You'll have great runs and you'll have runs that you just feel so awful about. And I think it takes some time to get used to that, but I know you can do it. I just know you can. So anyway, I'm glad everybody else is doing so well, and I will check back in as soon as I can. Mwah! Bye, guys.